The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's
And good evening, everybody, from Mount Aloysius College. Sit back, buckle your seatbelt. We've got two big championship basketball games to bring you tonight. District 6 AA. We've got the defending district champion Homer Center Wildcats taking on another Heritage Conference team, the United Lions. That's game one. And game two, it will be the United Boys taking on West Branch. A chance for the Heritage Conference to bring home two District 6 championships. They've got one already assured, Ward Hilliard, and who knows, we might end up with two of them tonight.
Very possibly. It's just a real credit to the conference to see a couple of their teams in the final and competing very well throughout the tournament, and they'll be going on into the state tournament next week. So still more basketball to come. I love it. It's a great time of year. Big game tonight, the very even match, too.
This game one from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank building relationships one customer at a time. The Homer Center Wildcats, the runner-up in the Heritage Conference, and the home team in this game. It's really interesting the way AA broke out this year, Ward. The top four seeds all got kicked out in the very first round. And the fifth seed Homer Center Wildcats taking on number 6 in United tonight. Sometimes it works out that way, but very, very rarely.
Very rarely, yes.
We're going to have the two coaches on with us during the course of this pregame show. We'll set up the basketball games for you and the entire evening as we talk District 6 AA Championship basketball from our S&T Bank broadcast booth this evening here on Cat Country 106.3 FM and on Renda Digital TV.
The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club is making a splash, continuing to grow its membership. The Sportsman's Club features a fishing pond that is well stocked. Inside the club, members can enjoy a game of pool, or how about shuffleboard? What's your favorite team, including the Wildcats and more? The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's also has a shooting range and takes pride hosting kid-friendly events. And be sure to check out the nearby Twin Cities Event Hall for your next special occasion. Proud to sponsor the Wildcats, the Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club, located off Route 119 on Neal Road in Graceton.
The engineering firm of Young & Associates is proud to sponsor high school athletics. Young & Associates is a full-service engineering, surveying, and design firm for private, public, and municipal entities. Covering Western Pennsylvania, go online to WJYAengineers.com. Do you like trying to figure things out on your own? That's commendable. But when it comes to tax laws and IRS rules and regulations, the smart thing to do is seek the help of a tax professional. That's Diane Mack. Diane Mack Tax and Accounting Service does tax work for both families and companies, along with bookkeeping services for small businesses with e-filing capabilities. Don't shortchange yourself. Seek the help of a professional. Call Diane Mack Tax and Accounting Services in Armagh at 814-446-5506.
Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. The Hutton Blues Insurance Agency, Route 119 North, just outside.
Are you a do-it-yourselfer? That's commendable. But when it comes to tax laws, IRS rules, and regulations, it's not a bad idea to seek the help of a professional. That professional is Tom Citroni of Citroni Accounting. Tom can help with tax prep for individuals, families, and businesses, while also providing bookkeeping, accounting, and payroll services too. Wishing the Wildcats all the best in today's game. Citroni Accounting, Main Street, Homer City.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
Looking for one of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventurer, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana.
We're back at Mount Aloysius College. Tonight it is the District 6 Girls AA Championship, the first of two championship games here on Cat Country 106.3 FM and on Renda Digital TV. Coming to you from our S&T Bank broadcast booth, the Homer Center Wildcats on this journey to the District 6 championship game. Ward, we remember last year they played Bishop McCord in this game, and it really pointed out how different two halves of basketball can be, because Homer Center didn't look like they had a chance in the first half. They were getting run all over the floor by Bishop McCord. The second half, they turned the clamps up and they absolutely destroyed Bishop McCord in that game. Of course, you had them against Bishop McCord just the other night. What was the difference between those two games?
The other night, Homer started out in control and never left, except into the fourth quarter when they kind of got sloppy, and McCourt roared back. I was just down 5 points. They were down 20 and whittled it down to 5, and you know how that momentum thing goes. They were very close to taking control of the game, but the Wildcats made a couple of crucial buckets, took control back, and then just settled down and finished it off. But they very much were in control for 3 quarters of that game. Last year, they just finally woke up and let their talent take over. And sometimes that's all you can do.
Well, they've gotten some great contributions from some players who have really begun to round into form. We'll talk with Nick Moore later in our pregame about Elena Fabian, who was rather sickly through the month of December and has finally been able to put her illness problems behind her and has really come on here for Homer Center, and she was a big factor in that last game.
Oh, she's been a big factor the last third of the season. You look at the 2M girls and you kind of ignore Elena, but she comes through with easy buckets, early buckets. She plays great defense. She's inside, she's outside. This girl can do a lot, and really that has helped this team gel and really get a lot better. So has Ashlyn Kerr. Over the past few games, she has become offensively a threat, and she hadn't been all season long. That's certainly a credit to her and her efforts, and it really makes a difference for a team like this.
Coming back, of course, we'll talk about United and how their postseason has gone so far. We haven't even mentioned yet, though, Molly Kosmak and Macy Sardone. They are the two linchpins of this team. Molly in the pivot, and she's developed an outside element to her game. Macy around the perimeter, and now she's developed an inside aspect to her game. They really do play complementary basketball.
Yeah, they kind of forced Macy out of the perimeter. They're coming out on her, doubling her, so she's just going around and finding open spaces. And to the credit of the guards like Anna Cutshall, they're finding her. She's getting some easy put-ups and layups, and that is very important.
So the Wildcats come into this basketball game as the higher seed. They are going to be the home team for this game and wear their home white uniforms. They are working out below us. The Lions are in the locker room right now. We're going to have our conversation about them and tell you what they're all about when we return from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, building relationships one customer at a time. It's an IRMC high school basketball playoff night here on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
Is the cost of your homeowner's insurance going up, but there is nothing you can do because the bank escrows the payment? Did you know Walbeck Insurance works with most banks to manage the escrow process? As an independent agent, we can find the right insurance for you and then work directly with your bank to have them make the payment. At Walbeck Insurance, we make shopping for insurance easy.
Call Walbeck Insurance at 724-479-9378 or get an instant quote at walbeckinsurance.com.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
Five-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Mitsubishi builds it, you want it, and 5-star Mitsubishi has got it. It's the spring sales event, and inventory is back, with over 200 brand new Mitsubishis available and more arriving daily. Brand new Outlanders in stock and ready to go. Brand new Eclipse Cross in stock and ready to go. Brand new Outlander Sport in stock and ready to go. Brand new Mirage and G4, you got it, in stock and ready to go. Mitsubishis deliver over 40 MPG and carry the best warranty on the planet. Visit us during the spring sales event going on now. We'll bend over backward to offer you the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
You get the best warranty, more for your money. You know that you'd love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
See dealer for details.
The United Lions boys and girls team have been heating up the hardwood this season. Here's another team that knows everything there is to know about hardwood, and that is Cameron Lumber. 3 generations that date back to the 1930s. Cameron's is a lumber wholesaler that does their own logging. They are proud of the United Lions boys and girls teams this year and congratulate them on a fabulous season. Cameron Lumber would like to wish all the student athletes in the area the best of luck on the hardwood throughout the playoffs.
The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club is making a splash, continuing to grow its membership. The Sportsman's Club features a fishing pond that is well stocked. Inside the club, members can enjoy a game of pool, or how about shuffleboard? What's your favorite team, including the Wildcats and more? The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's also has a shooting range and takes pride hosting kid-friendly events. And be sure to check out the nearby Twin Cities Event Hall for your next special occasion. Proud to sponsor the Wildcats, the Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club, located off Route 119 on Neal Road in Graceton.
Ideal Market is your one-stop shop for freshness, quality, and value. Offering top-quality products at affordable prices is our way to help you shop the ideal way every day.
Whether it's catering for your next party or just that extra special birthday cake, make Ideal Market your destination for exceptionally fresh goodness. Expertly crafted by the Ideal Market team, we are proud to offer you outstanding party selections. We always look forward to seeing you. And thank you for shopping at your local Ideal Market.
This is tax season. If you're a small business owner, your time is precious. Small businesses need an experienced accountant that you can trust with your financial matters. That someone is the Graham Accounting and Consulting Service in Homer City. The Graham Accounting and Consulting Services provide tax planning, tax preparation for corporate, partnership, individual returns, as well as QuickBooks software support. This tax season, call the Graham Accounting and Consulting Services in Homer City. Planning today for a brighter tomorrow.
Milk every moment.
Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. The Hutton Blues Insurance Agency, Route 119 North, just outside.
Back at Mount Aloysius College tonight, it is Homer Center Wildcat basketball against United Lion basketball, a couple of Heritage Conference teams. They have played each other twice already this season. Homer Center winning both of those games 51-41 and 53-41. They played on December 19th. They played on January 19th. We couldn't make it on February 19th. So
not quite.
We're here tonight on March the 2nd. This United Lions basketball team, coached by Paul Hall, they'll go 6 deep tonight, and the 6 that they put out there are really quality basketball players. Every one of them can score the basketball. Every one of them is a good ball handler. Delaney Perrone has been a key in this postseason. She's their big girl. She'll step outside. She'll hit a 3. She had 2 of them the other night from the exact same spot in the fourth quarter that actually sealed the win over Marion Center. Aaliyah Bavard is one of those do-everything scrappers underneath the basket. She always manages to come up with the loose balls. Lauren Donaldson and Molly Fry, the 2 senior leaders at the guard. Molly Fry can hit 3s from anywhere in the gym, and she's got a really nice penetration aspect to her game. And Lauren Donaldson, she's the same way. She can do everything, and she's going to be the girl that they look to handle the basketball, to keep the team composure, to basically manage the pace of the game for the United Lions. And of course, rounding out the starting lineup is Ashley Donaldson, and she's a scrapper in the basketball game as well. But you'll see Maddie McGinnis come in off the bench, and she'll give them extensive minutes in this game. Coach Hall has confidence in all 6 of those girls, and you need to when you get to a championship game.
Well, you said a lot there, and it's very accurate. And one of the things that I totally expect to happen is you see United come out with fire in their eyes. They were in both of those games against Homer Center, and they put up a good fight. And, you throw those games out. If you don't, you're going to be looking at something you don't want to look at. Paul Hall is a great coach. Great at adjustments. I'm sure he's looked at those 2 games and has come up with some things that he thinks might slow the Wildcats down or get them out of their comfort zone. So both of these teams need to get off the bench and get moving defensively. It's going to be that kind of a game, I think, Todd.
I think both coaches expect a low-scoring game. Both coaches expect this to be a half-court type of game, not a lot of transition baskets, and that can be the case. But each of these teams is going to look for that advantage. They'd love to get out there and run a little bit too.
Yeah, and they certainly would. Again, the key is not to try to run when you don't have it. Homer's troubles generally came as a result of them trying to force some things like that. They forced transition maybe a little too much because of the confidence they have in each other. But a game like this, you just have confidence in your offensive sets. You run them. You're very diligent, and you got to rebound. And that applies to both of these teams. We'll see which one does it the best during this first half. All
right, so we continue our pregame festivities, if you will. Just checked on the interviews, and they're still stuck in the outbox. So. Oh, well, that's what we say to that as we get set to bring you this basketball game here tonight. I think it's really interesting, the dynamic of both these teams having played each other twice. Nick Moore's kind of nervous about that. The old cliche about losing or beating a team 3 times in one season being so difficult. It's not that you buy into that, but you're certainly aware that it's quite often the case.
Yeah, it's like I said, United knew they were in those games. They had a chance to win those games, did not pull it off. Here's their 3rd opportunity, and this is for all the marbles. So that's going to fire them up. And Homer Center, you got to be alert to that, or you're going to be behind early, and that's not a good thing in a playoff game.
Fouls, of course, will play a role in this game. The officials in this game are not officials with which we're familiar. We have not, since with these District 6 playoffs got started, we've not seen any Indiana County members of the crew. A couple of years ago, one of the officials from the Indiana County area was telling me about that and said, well, in order to get to this stage where you get assigned to championship basketball games, you have to attend a certain number of meetings within the district of officials' meetings. And since we're in the remotest location far away from the rest of the district, all of the meetings are held in Hollidaysburg and beyond. And our guys are working games every night, so they don't get a chance to go to those meetings. And so you get to championship games, and maybe they haven't been able to accumulate whatever number of points or however it is that they tabulate that. We don't see a lot of Indiana County officials, but here's 2 Indiana County teams playing each other. And not the only Indiana County official I really see is Chuck Glasser and Garrett Glasser are sitting off to our right.
And they're just sitting up here with us.
In the stands.
And they'll do like we do. We'll call a game from here.
There you go. And they'll be right down the middle just like we will. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank, building relationships one customer at a time. It is an IRMC high school basketball night, playoff championship night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
Do you like trying to figure things out on your own? That's commendable. But when it comes to tax laws and IRS rules and regulations, the smart thing to do is seek the help of a tax professional. That's Diane Mack. Diane Mack Tax and Accounting Service does tax work for both families and companies, along with bookkeeping services for small businesses with e-filing capabilities. Don't shortchange yourself. Seek the help of a professional. Call Diane Mack Tax and Accounting Services in Armagh at 814-446-5506.
Is the cost of your homeowner's insurance going up, but there is nothing you can do because the bank escrows the payment? Did you know Walbeck Insurance works with most banks to manage the escrow process? As an independent agent, we can find the right insurance for you and then work directly with your bank to have them make the payment. At Walbeck Insurance, we make shopping for insurance easy.
Call Walbeck Insurance at 724-479-9378 or get an instant quote at walbeckinsurance.com.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
The United Lions boys and girls team have been heating up the hardwood this season. Here's another team that knows everything there is to know about hardwood, and that is Cameron Lumber. 3 generations that date back to the 1930s. Cameron's is a lumber wholesaler that does their own logging. They are proud of the United Lions boys and girls teams this year and congratulate them on a fabulous season. Cameron Lumber would like to wish all the student athletes in the area the best of luck on the hardwood throughout the playoffs.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. The Hutton Blues Insurance Agency, Route 119 North, just outside.
Looking for one of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventurer, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana.
Back at Mount Aloysius College from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, building relationships one customer at a time. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge is Urgicare, next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort and Conference Center. It is open 7 days a week, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The lab is also open 7 days a week. Urgicare means the treatment of minor injuries and minor illnesses, the sorts of things that do need medical attention. Wouldn't necessarily be emergencies, but you got to get somebody to look at them. So you twist that ankle, you need an x-ray, they're the ones to see. Maybe you cut your finger, need a couple of stitches, IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. They do rapid testing for COVID-19, strep throat, and for the flu as well. Many, many other services available at IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. Get in, get out, and get better. And Ward, I don't know what you're having for supper tomorrow night, but the American Legion Post 493 in Homer Center has their Lenten special fish fry going on. It's every Friday from 4 to 6 during Lent. It's eat in or take out. So, you know, you're going to be hungry tomorrow night, Ward. You're probably not right now.
We've had that, and it is excellent. You know, we're talking about no local people working the game, but the official scorer is a local person.
You bet.
Coach Page from the Homer Center Wildcats.
And we're going to have our national anthem next. Our national anthem tonight from Mount Aloysius. And we're ready for the introduction of our starting lineups.
Across the way, a sea of blue. United fans are all over there. Homer Center over here in various arrays of color, mostly black and white, however.
All right, the Lions will be the first team to be introduced. They are technically the visiting team in this game. Really like the makeup of their team. Coach Hall has the big girls, Perone and Bavard, underneath, and Fry is someone who can get in there. Of course, remember her sister Maisie and her activities for this team. She was a fantastic basketball player.
Yes.
Molly's an entirely different type of player, but she's been doing it lately. My goodness. We see Nick Moore and Paul Hall conversing there at midcourt. Just like two old officiating buddies, huh? Which is what they are.
Yeah, a lot of admiration amongst the coaches in the conference, and that too makes it such a good conference.
All right, first off the bench, Ashley Donaldson, the junior at 5 feet 7 inches tall.
They got a nice sized team. No big girls per se, but they're all a nice size. They can play in and out. Makes it nice when you got players like that.
The senior at 5'11", Delaney Perone. Molly Fry, the 5 9 inch senior. Aaliyah Bavard, 5 feet 8 inches tall. She's a senior. And rounding out the starting lineup, the motor of this team, Lauren Donaldson, the senior at 5 feet 7 inches tall. Donaldson, Perone, Fry, and Bavard for United. Now for the Homer Center Wildcats, the defending District 6 AA champions. Coached by Nick Moore. First off the bench at 5 feet 6 inches tall. I think I'll give her a little bit more than that. She's 5 feet 7 at least, maybe 5'8". She is Ashlyn Kerr.
You can look me in the eye. That's right about that.
At 6 feet tall, the junior Elena Fabian, next off the bench for Coach Moore.
She'll need a solid game here tonight.
There's the senior Anna Cutshaw at 5 feet 4 inches tall. So important to this ball club, going to handle the basketball a lot. Molly Kosmak in the pivot, 6 feet tall. She is going to be playing her college basketball on this very floor at Mount Aloysius. And rounding out the lineup, 5 foot 10 inch senior, Macy Sardone. Sardone, Kosmak, Cutshaw, Kerr, and Fabian for the Wildcats. We're ready to play some high school basketball. District 6 AA Girls Championship from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, building relationships one customer at a time. A little nervous anticipation in the crowd here.
Yeah, you can sense it. Both teams feel they can win. They also fear the loss. So fear's a great thing sometimes. It's a great motivator.
You wonder about the familiarity between these two teams, if that's an advantage or a disadvantage. If you know everything the other team is going to do, or you think you do, you might design a game plan that has worked in the past and find out, hey, they're not doing that anymore.
Yeah, I got to believe Paul Hall's going to come up with something here and try to rattle the Wildcats right out of the blocks here. And if he can do that, it will put the game in their control, which I think is what they want to do.
You wouldn't think that that would be easy to do, though, because this is a team that's been here before, and they played a lot of championship basketball. It's interesting. Both these teams already have District 6 titles, United in soccer and Homer Center in volleyball. There's Rick Brown, the head coach of the River Valley Panthers, sitting right below us.
He'll be here tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow night, right here, at this time. Cosmac and Perone will jump it up. Wildcats working the basket to our right. Lions to our left. We are ready to go. Ball is in the air. Game is underway. Tip controlled by Homer Center. Anna Cutshaw. And looks like Coach Hall's going to go matchup zone right off the bat. Cutshaw wing. Thought about a three. Instead pulls it down. Cosmac is in the high post. Cutshaw comes right side for Sardone. She looked for Cosmac, but she was cut off by Bavard, and the pass was intercepted. And so United comes the other way. A little contact there. The officials maybe not going to be quite as tight as some that we've seen. They'll work the motion offense for United, and here's Fry. And Cosmac got the ball slapped away from her, but United recollects it, and they'll reset as well. Lauren Donaldson comes to Perone in the high post. She's going to take it down the right side of the lane on Fabian, put it up and get the foul. Elena Fabian commits the first foul of the game, puts Delaney Perone on the line. She's a good free throw shooter.
Yeah, both of these teams don't have deep benches, and certainly Elena doesn't want to get into foul trouble. She's such a key part of this offense.
First one from Perone is off the back of the iron, does not go. Second shot to come. And the senior ball in hand, now in the air. She got that one. It's 1-0 United. And Cutshaw will bring the basketball up the floor for the Wildcats. She is met by Ashley Donaldson. To the corner for Fabian, open two there, and she's good. Elena Fabian calmly knocks it down. Going to give her an open jumper. She says, I'll take it.
That's a good start for Homer Center. Elena's been scoring early for this team, which really helps the other two big girls get into the groove.
Lauren Donaldson, she'll find Ashley Donaldson on the right side. Now here's Fry. Molly will spin it, take it down the lane on Kerr. Missed the shot. Rebound tipped by Cosmac. Kerr will clean it up. Homer Center comes the other way, leading 2-1. Tonight from our S&T Bank broadcast booth here on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV. This pass is off the hands of Fabian and out of bounds.
Homer Center, two fundamental errors there already early in the game. Just trying, I think, to anticipate a little too much and not making the play.
United boys team sitting off to our right. They have game two tonight. Donaldson to Donaldson here for United, and a three from Lauren Donaldson, and she cans it. Lauren Donaldson knocks in the three for the first field goal for United. They lead it 4-2. The left-hander Donaldson. Up top for Ashlyn Kerr for Homer Center. They leave her alone. Cutshaw on the left side. Cosmac cuts low, and Perone defends on her. Here's Sardone, gets the screen, dribbles by, and drives it off the glass and in. She used that screen, and United was so focused on Macy's ability to shoot the three that they let her go down.
And they had to stay back on Molly, who was on the weak side on that. So nice job by Macy.
Here's Delaney Perone, hands it off to Ashley Donaldson. Penetrate, cut off by Sardone. Now she'll pick up her dribble. Perone now to the right side. Lauren Donaldson. She'll come back to the right. She's a lefty. And she gets the basketball back. They reset.
We said this would be a little deliberate early on, didn't we? It's certainly that way.
We did. Now Sardone steps in front and intercepts. The ball comes free, and Homer Center will clear it up. And out ahead to Macy Sardone. She's got two girls running ahead of her, but the defender was there. She'll go low for Kosmak. Molly across the lane. The 2 is good.
In that position, unless they double Molly in the lane, they can't stop her. She's just too big and she's too smooth in there.
Macy Sardone made the interception. Cutshaw the dive to save it to Kerr to set up that fast break bucket. 6-4, Homer Center. Perrone goes to the low post. Now she'll kick it to the corner for Lauren Donaldson. Donaldson up around. Kosmak threatens her. She takes the shot. That's a 2. It's in and out. Kosmak will get the rebound over Bavard.
She's not only tall, she's got long arms. And Bavard saying, man, I had that position, which she did.
Thinking the Mount Aloysius basketball staff watching this tonight saying, I like 33 for Homer Center.
I like that.
Cutshaw, top of the arc for Homer Center now. Wildcats lead at 6-4, 4 minutes left in the first quarter. The 3 here from Kerr doesn't go, but the rebound for Sardone. She'll be fouled by Fry, and we should have immediate timeout coming here. Macy Sardone, it's a floor foul. And there's the timeout. 6-4, Homer Center the lead. Heritage, or rather not Heritage, but District 6 Championship Basketball on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
From Mount Aloysius College and from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank building relationships one customer at a time. 3:56 left in the first quarter. 6-4 Homer Center. Wildcats basketball. Faven on the inbounds. She got a break there because she had lost her balance and was trying to find Kerr, and it was tipped out of bounds by Perrone.
Homer has struggled all year with this inbounds under the hoop. This is even harder one, I think, in the corner.
Someone needs to cut for her. Kosmak does. Molly the ball. She says, I'll take the 3. It's in and out. Crashing the boards with Sardone, and it's out of bounds off of Delaney Perrone of United. See Paul Hall, ever the coach over there, telling how to block out.
He's upset that Macy got in there and was able to get her hand on it and had to have it knocked away.
Maddie McGinnis onto the floor for United. Ashley Donaldson will take a seat. The inbounds is to Kerr. Ashlyn comes up top for Sardone. Macy. Cutshaw now. Fry will lay off of her. Here's Faben. Posting is Kosmak. She'll take it low. The double team. She got the shot off. Rebound for Kerr. And it's blocked there by McGinnis. Comes out of there. She's got Donaldson out ahead. McGinnis will spin in the lane. Go for the corner for Donaldson. She has to save it in bounds, and she does. And there's Perrone. Nice play by United to keep that one alive. Now McGinnis down low. The layup won't go. Kosmak the rebound for Homer Center.
Homer got away with that time. A nice job by United. Had a wide open shot. Just didn't quite make it up to the little square up there.
Elena Faben feeds it to Macy Sardone. Kerr set the screen for Sardone. Little collision out there. Sardone with a nice play to get it to Faben with the left hand off the glass and in. Elena Faben for the Wildcats has her second bucket.
Yeah, they all, again, collapsed on Macy Sardone, and Elena had a clear lane to the hoop.
8-4. Homer Center lead. Here's Molly Fry. Fry will use the screen, go low for McGinnis, back out, and Bavard. That's a 2, and it's good. Aaliyah Bavard knocks it down.
Very good ball movement on that. Drew the defense in, hit Bavard on the wing. Down she went.
8-6, Homer Center. As Fabian finds Cutshaw on the left wing. Sardone cuts into the lane. Drive it down. And played there by Perron so nicely to get the basketball away. And Fry will come the other way for United with a chance to tie. To the corner, McGinnis wants to take a lead. It's in and out, and the rebound for Macy Sardone.
Oh, a nice looking shot, just would not go down.
Elena Fabian back the other way for Homer Center. 1:49 left in the opening quarter. Sardone at the top of the arc, defended by McGinnis, comes right for Cutshaw. They'll swing it back up top. Resetting out near midcourt is Elena Fabian. Straight man now for United. Into the lane for Fabian. Kosmak had the backdoor cut, but they couldn't get it to her. The drive here, hand off one leg, Macy Sardone with the two.
Nice shot, tough shot in the drive, off the drive.
Such a clutch shooter, man. Aaliyah Bavard will take it down the left side, feed it to Fry, an open three for her. And Molly Fry is a dead-eye shooter. She knocks in the three and makes it a 10-9 game. It's going to be a good one, Ward.
We thought so.
Double high post here, and Kosmak steps out to the right side for Cutshaw. Kerr is posting. Cutshaw will get her the ball in the post. Her turnaround doesn't go. Kosmak rebound, put back, foul on Perron. Molly Kosmak will go shoot two.
Coach Hall not happy with that box. I don't think she could have done much there. Kosmak got that position early on.
Molly steps to the line. Megan Williams set to check in for Homer Center. First one is good.
And these teams are playing a little close to the vest, doing a nice job, not making too many mistakes.
They're playing solid ball.
And that's what you'd expect in a championship game, and would you not?
Second shot for Kosmak. She got them both.
Such a great touch at the line.
12-9 Homer Center, approaching the 30-second mark of the first quarter. Lauren Donaldson to the left side feeds McGinnis all the way across the top and now into the post for Perron. Then McGinnis gets it back to Perron on the right elbow. Perron will drive it down the lane, lose the basketball. Sardone comes up with it. Here comes Homer Center with a chance for the last shot.
Yeah, that's probably what they're going to be doing here.
Fabian.
Fry's coming out though and attacking Fabian. Good move.
Cutshaw on the wing, 8 seconds. Here's Sardone. That's the one they want with the ball in her hands. She has the right elbow. She'll kick it right. The three for Cutshaw won't go. McGinnis the rebound, and that'll be the quarter. We have played 8 minutes of basketball. It is Homer Center 12 and United 9. District 6 AA championship ball on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
Hutton Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hutton Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. The Hutton Blues Insurance Agency, Route 119 North, just outside.
Looking for one of the coolest new products in the market, or maybe looking for that unique Christmas present? Psst, it will cure your pain at the pump.
SeaWorld Satellites is now offering the Go Express e-bike, made for the urban commuter and weekend adventure, combining city cruising and all-terrain riding. From pavement to hills, streets to sand, take your Go Express bike to your next meeting or exploration. This e-bike can run up to 18 miles in electric mode. To look at or take a test ride, come to SeaWorld Satellites on Wayne Avenue in Indiana.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
Tonight we're brought to you by Cameron Lumber, a proud supporter of all the athletes on the hardwood tonight, and the starters remain out there for this second quarter. And the Two taken there by Maddie McGinnis, partially blocked, and Homer Center comes up with the ball. She's the one non-starter on the floor right now, along with Megan Williams. I guess so. There's two. Here's Sardone to Kosmak for Homer Center. Wildcats lead by 3. Sardone, a 3. Short. Lauren Donaldson will pull it away for United. McGinnis left side, little bobble, got it back. Now Donaldson in the corner, a 3. Too strong. The rebound pulled away by Bavard. She'll find Donaldson in the lane, and Lauren wants to come out of there to Maddie McGinnis and does. Here's Fry down the lane. She comes and going to get her a foul on Homer Center in the lane before the shot.
That's on Megan Williams, tried to help out on the drive. Called it on the floor, so no bucket.
First on Megan Williams, team's second. Inbounds Donaldson to Bavard. Right back to action, Maddie McGinnis. Sardone defends to the right side. McGinnis will take it all the way to the baseline. Lost it, but it's off the leg of Sardone. So United maintains possession. They trailed 12-9.
No reaction from Macy, so she must be the guilty party.
The inbounds is to Perrone and back to Lauren Donaldson. She'll flash it across the lane. She took Anna Cutshaw in the lane, put the left-handed hook in, got the foul and a chance to tie the game.
Yeah, Anna had done a pretty good job on her, but she just took her to the house that time. Took her in the lane and could not block that shot.
McGinnis out, Ashley Donaldson back on. Lauren Donaldson to the line for the chance with the old-fashioned 3.
Coach Hall may decide to clear the floor, just let her work on Cutshall. She's got a 3-inch height advantage.
She ties the game. A minute into the second quarter. Now United with pressure in the backcourt. Cutshall will come ahead looking for Kosmak. That ball is beyond her and out of bounds. It's a Homer Center turnover. The pressure worked. 4th turnover on Homer Center, only 2 on United so far. Our first Commonwealth Bank quick stats. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC.
That basically was unforced. Yeah, Anna had plenty of time to make a play and then just made a bad pass.
Delaney Perrone in a tie ball game now. Right side high for United. She has the screen from Bavard if she wants it. She doesn't. She gets it back to Lauren Donaldson. Around the back, kick it right. And there's Bavard. She'll come outside. And the drive here. And the 2 is up and down from Lauren Donaldson. Again, she's starting to take control here.
She's getting free of...
Nick Moore wants the timeout. United has taken a 14-12 lead. Timeout on the floor. On an Indiana Regional Medical Center High School Basketball Championship night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV. Just 30, please. 30.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
(14-12) United with the lead. They'll pressure again on the inbounds. 6:21 left in the first half. Fabian finally gets it into Macy Sardone, out ahead to Megan Williams. The feed running the floor is Molly Kosmak for the lay-in, and we're tied.
Beautiful press breaker that time. Everybody down to the hoop, and passes to the side and then into the middle.
Nicely designed, huh?
Yep, well done.
Fry, as Kosmak fell down, they'll get it to Bavard. Perrone will get it up and down. When Kosmak went down, that just gave the numbers advantage to United, and they took advantage.
Perrone went in. She got the bucket.
16-14. This pass ahead for Fabian. Here's Macy Sardone. She'll go baseline. And, it's a block foul on Aaliyah Bavard. That was a tight call there.
That press is doing what it's designed to do. It's making Homer rush, and when you rush, you make mistakes, and they almost got one there. They've got to slow it down.
The inbounds is to Sardone, and here's Cutshall at the top of the arc. Anna has Fabian running to the right corner. She gets it to her now into the lane. Kosmak The 2 is a little strong, but Fabian, a strong rebound, and she's fouled on the way back up. She actually ripped that rebound down.
That is the ingredient she brings to this team. She was on the wing, she took the shot, went in and got a rebound and got fouled. She can play in or out, and boy, that's so valuable.
That's the second foul on Delaney Perrone. And it puts Elena Fabian on the line. First one rolls around and off. And another to come. McGinnis back in. Perrone will sit down with those 2 fouls. See if that changes the character of the United attack with a smaller girl on there. Second shot by Fabian is good. 5 on the night for Elena. 16-15 United. 5:28 left in the first half. Here is McGinnis. Up top for Bavard. To the left side, Donaldson. Bavard sets the screen. The lob pass for her. She'll lose it on the dribble, and Sardone will clean it back up.
That time, that was a bad play on the part of United. Just got too far inside, had nowhere to go with the ball.
Macy Sardone will direct the attack for Homer Center. This time they trail by a point. High post for Kosmak, corner, Cutshaw, and up top, Sardone. Drive it into the lane. The runner is good. Macy's gotten so good at that.
That's a tough shot, but she has a nice touch in there. That just hit the front of the rim and dropped in.
17-16. Homer Center retakes the lead at the 4:44 mark. Donaldson picks up her dribble, needs some help, finds Fry. Molly around the back. Megan Williams tight on her. To the right side, Ashley Donaldson. Back outside for Lauren Donaldson. And to the right side, Perrone. Now the reset.
These teams are playing such good demand defense in the half court.
Sardone steps in front but can't get it away from Ashley Donaldson, who will get it back to Lauren, and Lauren will drive the right side to the corner. They're going to get a foul here on Anna Cutshaw, and she'll disagree. Her second. Well, I talked to the coaches before the game, both of them, about playing half-court defense and how much energy it takes out of a team. When they're both playing that way, that's where conditioning comes in.
Yeah. And these 6 girls, both teams, have played pretty much the entire year, so they ought to be in condition for this.
Kerr back on for Homer Center, replacing Cutshaw. Here's McGinnis for United. Bavard comes up top for Ashley Donaldson, and here's Lauren Donaldson.
You got Ashlyn Kerr on her now, a little bigger girl.
She used the screen, drives it low, and lays it in. That screen was a killer.
Yeah, beautifully done.
7 in the quarter and 10 in the game for Lauren Donaldson, and it's 18-17 United. Sardone feeds it to Molly Kosmak, who was setting a screen and was kind of surprised to get the ball.
I wasn't looking for that, Mace.
Megan Williams thought about the cross court. Instead, she'll come up to Sardone, and here's Fabian. Now Megan to the free throw line, puts it up. The 2 won't go. Chased down and tipped away into the hands of Molly Fry of United. Here come the Lions leading by a point with 3:18 left in the first half. The screen set by McGinnis. The handoff is to Ashley Donaldson. Maddie McGinnis now. They'll work the motion offense. Fry, open 3, short. Rebound right into the hands of Bavard and in.
3 Wildcats stood there, and Bavard just got in there, caught it, put it up. Good job.
3-point lead for the Lions with 2:52 left in the first half. There's Elena Fabian to Megan Williams. Fabian will swing it right now and then get it back.
It's the biggest lead anybody's had, is that right, Todd?
Yep. Fabian at the top of the arc. Kerr on the wing. Sardone is posting low. In the high post is Molly Kosmak. Left side for Megan Williams. Launched the 3. Got the 3. Megan Williams.
I'm going to tell you, I've seen her shoot here of late. She has a good touch. Just doesn't play enough to really get refined at it, but that was a big bucket.
Ties the game at 20 with 2:10 left in the first half. United basketball. Ashley Donaldson feeds it to Lauren out front. She'll drive to the left side, force that shot up, and as she does, she'll create the contact, and that's an offensive maneuver there that a a lot of good offensive players will have. Create the contact, and you're going to get that foul call.
Her moves are all to her left side, her left hand, so Homer's defense needs to understand that. Anytime she comes around the top, drop in.
Tied at 20, 1:57 left in the half. IRMC High School Basketball Championship night. Cat Country 106.3 FM, Renda Broadcast TV.
Robindale Energy Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and our hometown community. To do its part for the local rural areas, Robindale Energy has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot the western Pennsylvania landscape. These waste piles, remnants from past decades of mining in the region, are removed and used to create affordable energy for America. Robindale Energy has helped to clean up hundreds of miles of streams and channels. In the area where the land has been restored for a while, streams have become alive again and able to support plant and fish life. For employment opportunities, contact Robindale Energy at 814-446-6700, extension 120.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
Left in the first half. Lauren Donaldson steps to the line. She's going to shoot 2 for the United Lions. And the first one will break the 2020 tie. She has 11 of their 21 points.
Yeah, she's definitely the reason they're here right now.
She's clean on the second one as well. Elena Fabian to bring it in, does so to Macy Sardone. 22-20, United the lead, 1:50 left in the first half. Fabian on the arm is Ashley Donaldson. Her first.
Elena was heave-hoeing that ball somewhere. I'm not sure if she knew where she was going with it. She tried to go across court before the fouls.
Someone will get it.
She hopes.
Inbounds to the corner for Sardone, a bobble by Macy, and so she'll put it on the dribble, and on the drive, McGinnis is going to get her. And 2 for Macy Sardone. Paul Hall didn't like that call.
It looked like a fairly good block there, but from up here it's hard to tell.
For Maddie McGinnis, her first foul. It is the team's 6th. And Sardone, an excellent free throw shooter, is on the line. First one is good. The interesting thing is we know Cosmack's coming here to Mount Aloysius to play her college basketball. Mount Aloysius was recruiting Lauren Donaldson. I think she decided to come here, but not to play ball. That was the last I heard. That is apocryphal, so we don't know if that's absolutely certain, but that's what I was told earlier this season. Sardone hits them both. We're tied at 22. Maybe Mount Aloysius coaching staff seeing this performance will say, well, maybe we'll redouble our efforts.
Tried a little harder here, huh?
Here's Aaliyah Bavard, feeds it off to McGinnis to launch the 3. It's short. The rebound, Fabian of Homer Center, immediately to the floor, and she'll slow it down. 1:20 left in the half. Does Homer Center play for a last shot in a tie game?
I don't think they will. I think they're just going to run their offense and try to get a good shot. That's the key, get a quality shot.
Fabian to Macy Sardone on the right wing, to the corner for Cosmack. McGinnis slapped it away, but Cosmack got it back. McGinnis is a pest in there.
Yeah, she's making up for her lack of height. But again, inside, yeah, Molly has been open. They just haven't gone to her enough.
High post for Cosmack, spin in the lane. She got it back after it was slapped away, and she drops it in. Molly Cosmack's strength there. And with 43 seconds to go, Homer Center back on top, 24-22. Sardone steps in front and intercepts this pass. Macy leads the break. She's got Fabian out ahead. Can't find her. Down the lane she'll come. The scoop. 2 on the way. With 29.6 seconds to go, Macy Sardone has 2 coming.
Lena Fabian yelling, I'm open, and then Macy just used that attention to drive around down the lane and able to draw the foul.
Second on McGinnis. First free throw's too strong. Another one coming for Sardone.
Still almost 30 seconds, so lots of time here.
In the air and clean on the second one. 25-22 Homer Center. Inside a half a minute to go in the half. Lauren Donaldson. Left side for Aaliyah Bavard. Kosmak out on the floor on defense there. Here's McGinnis down the lane. Good dribble drive there. She will be fouled with 15 seconds to go. That is the 6th team foul on Homer Center.
Good technique by United. They're drawing Morley out of the middle where she is so effective blocking those drives, and she's out of that lane. United's taking advantage.
It's the second on Megan Williams. They do call it a shooting foul for McGinnis. And Maddie will hit the first one. Another one on the way. And she doesn't get the second one. It rattles out. 14 seconds to go. Leading by 2. Homer Center, a last chance. Sardone with 8. Gets the screen from Kosmak. The drive. Feeds Molly. The left hand is up and in.
Great pass.
And the horn will sound. Donaldson went at it mid-court and got it off the glass. But we have played a half of basketball. Homer Center rallying toward the end of that second quarter, and the Wildcats lead it 27-23 from our S&T Bank broadcast booth. S&T Bank, building relationships one customer at a time. It's an IRMC High School Basketball Championship night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club is making a splash, continuing to grow its membership. The Sportsman's Club features a fishing pond that is well stocked. Inside the club, members can enjoy a game of pool, or how about shuffleboard? What's your favorite team, including the Wildcats and more? The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's also has a shooting range and takes pride hosting kid-friendly events. And be sure to check out the nearby Twin Cities Event Hall for your next special occasion. Proud to sponsor the Wildcats, the Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club, located off Route 119 on Neal Road in Graceton.
Is the cost of your homeowner's insurance going up, but there is nothing you can do because the bank escrows the payment? Did you know Welbeck Insurance works with most banks to manage the escrow process? As an independent agent, we can find the right insurance for you and then work directly with your bank to have them make the payment. At Welbeck Insurance, we make shopping for insurance easy.
Call Walbeck Insurance at 724-479-9378 or get an instant quote at walbeckinsurance.com.
Ideal Market is your one-stop shop for freshness, quality, and value. Offering top-quality products at affordable prices is our way to help you shop the ideal way every day.
Whether it's catering for your next party or just that extra special birthday cake, make Ideal Market your destination for exceptionally fresh goodness. Expertly crafted by the Ideal Market team, we are proud to offer you outstanding party selections. We always look forward to seeing you. And thank you for shopping at your local Ideal Market.
Don't have time to keep up with the latest in fashion and style? No problem. Come to Marion's Hair Salon. Marion's Hair is a full-service salon equipped to make your visit a memorable one. Marion's offers the latest in cuts, styles, perms, and coloring. In addition, manicures, pedicures, and massages. If you're not satisfied with your current stylist and want to feel better about your look, come to Marion's Hair Salon, 29 South Main Street in Homer City, to bring out the best in you.
Are you a do-it-yourselfer? That's commendable. But when it comes to tax laws, IRS rules, and regulations, it's not a bad idea to seek the help of a professional. That professional is Tom Citroni of Citroni Accounting. Tom can help with tax prep for individuals, families, and businesses, while also providing bookkeeping, accounting, and payroll services too. Wishing the Wildcats all the best in today's game. Citroni Accounting, Main Street, Homer City.
Luther Ford, one trusted name, two great locations. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2023 Ford F-150 4x4 Super Crew. Now $499 a month for 36 months with no money down. Or buy and get 0% financing for 36 months with a $2,500 rebate. Looking for a new Ford Bronco? Luther has them, and you can drive one off for as little as $46,500. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
The United Lions boys and girls team have been heating up the hardwood this season. Here's another team that knows everything there is to know about hardwood, and that is Cameron Lumber. 3 generations that date back to the 1930s. Cameron's is a lumber wholesaler that does their own logging. They are proud of the United Lions boys and girls teams this year and congratulate them on a fabulous season. Cameron Lumber would like to wish all the student athletes in the area the best of luck on the hardwood throughout the playoffs.
Engineering firm of Young & Associates is proud to sponsor high school athletics. Young & Associates is a full-service engineering, surveying, and design firm for private, public, and municipal entities. Covering Western Pennsylvania, go online to wjyaengineers.com. Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
Mitsubishi builds it, you want it, and 5-star Mitsubishi has got it. It's the spring sales event, and inventory is back, with over 200 brand new Mitsubishis available and more arriving daily. Brand new Outlanders in stock and ready to go. Brand new Eclipse Cross in stock and ready to go. Brand new Outlander Sport in stock and ready to go. Brand new Mirage and G4, you got it, in stock and ready to go. Mitsubishis deliver over 40 MPG and carry the best warranty on the planet. Visit us during the spring sales event going on now. We'll bend over backward to offer you the best buying and ownership experience you'll ever have.
You get the best warranty, more for your money. You know that you love to drive the car that you can buy from 5-star Mitsubishi Altoona. It doesn't get better than this.
See dealer for details.
Transition has been from Homer Center, but still United has gotten back and for the most part cut that off. They've gotten a couple of running baskets, but both teams are playing some pretty integral defense here. They've done the job.
United did a nice job of throwing that press up. That caused Homer to start speeding up and they got out of character a little bit. And they've had trouble with presses early on, but then they adjusted. And they calmed down a little, and they were able to handle that and got a couple of breakaways. United, on the other hand, has done a fine job against the Homer half-court man. They're just running their weave, and it has got Lauren Donaldson open. And I think key in that is they're drawing Molly Kosmak out of that lane. And you know what a good shot blocker she is. When she's not in the lane, she can't be blocking those shots. So they may be making an adjustment, Homer may, on that part of their defense.
Halftime, 27-23 Homer Center. Wildcats are back out onto the floor. We'll come back, give you the first half scoring in just a moment. From our S&T Bank broadcast booth, S&T Bank, building relationships one customer at a time. It's an IRMC High School Basketball Championship night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club is making a splash, continuing to grow its membership. The Sportsman's Club features a fishing pond that is well stocked. Inside the club, members can enjoy a game of pool, or how about shuffleboard? What's your favorite team, including the Wildcats and more? The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's also has a shooting range and takes pride hosting kid-friendly events. And be sure to check out the nearby Twin Cities Event Hall for your next special occasion. Proud to sponsor the Wildcats, the Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club, located off Route 119 on Neal Road in Graceton.
Ideal Market is your one-stop shop for freshness, quality, and value. Offering top-quality products at affordable prices is our way to help you shop the ideal way every day.
Whether it's catering for your next party or just that extra special birthday cake, make Ideal Market your destination for exceptionally fresh goodness. Expertly crafted by the Ideal Market team, we are proud to offer you outstanding party selections. We always look forward to seeing you. And thank you for shopping at your local Ideal Market.
Blues Insurance prides themselves on building strong, personal relationships with their clients. Hunt Blues is an independent agency offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. The Hunt Blues Insurance Agency, Route 119 North, just outside.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Still awaiting the arrival of the United Lions back onto the basketball floor. Homer Center's been out a few moments. Ward, let's take a look at first half scoring.
Well, let's do that. For the United Lions, Lauren Donaldson, great first half. She had 4 field goals, 3 of 3 from the line, 12 points. One of those field goals a tray. Delaney Perrone, a field goal, 1 of 2 from the line for 3 points, a field goal. Molly Fry, it was a tray. She had 3. Madison, can't even read my own writing. McGinnis had 1 of 2 from the line for a point. And Aaliyah Brevard, 2 field goals. She had 4 points, total of 8 field goals, 2 of which were trays, 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 23 points for the Lions. Pretty solid half. For Homer Center, Elena Fabian, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 from the line for 5. Macy Sardone, 3 field goals, 3 of 4 from the line for 9. Molly Kosmak, 4 field goals, 2 of 2 from the line for 10. And a field goal by Megan Williams. It was a tray. She had 3 points. Homer had 10 field goals, 1 of which was a tray. 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 27 first half points.
Maddie McGinnis, the granddaughter of our friend Colin McGinnis.
Yes.
All right, Wildcats basketball to begin the second half. They lead at 27-23. Original 5s out there for both teams? Yes, it is. And again, our starting lineup's brought to you by Cameron Lumber, a proud supporter of all the athletes on the hardwood tonight. And here we go on the hardwood, second half.
Early on, but this is a big possession. Homer has a chance to get a 6-7 point lead if they can convert here.
Macy Sardone will come up top for Ashlyn Kerr. And to the left side, there's Fabian. She'll drive baseline with a step. Can't get it to go down, though. Chasing to the corner for the rebound is Ashley Donaldson from United, and Molly Fry will lead the break.
Nice opportunity, did not convert.
Right side, she goes low on the dribble, falls, and lost the ball off of her body out of bounds. The turnover on United, she thought there should have been a trip foul there, and maybe she was right.
Yep.
Just underway, second half, 27-23 Homer Center. And this is Elena Fabian once more. Sardone will come up to the high post, and then Kosmak will follow her there. The ball goes right for Cutshaw. Anna to the left side now for Sardone. Macy gets the screen from Kosmak, launched the 3. It's short. Ashley Donaldson the rebound.
Last few games we've watched Macy, she has been coming up short on those shots. I'm not sure why.
Well, they talk about depth perception. This gym doesn't have the same depth perceptions as, say, the KCAC. But here's Molly Fry. She'll drive right side, off the glass, won't go. Kosmak will pull it away for Homer Center and hand it off to Fabian. Wildcats just allowing 1 shot, Ward.
Yeah, that's very much a key, although United's doing pretty much the same thing down the other end. Kosmak's got a couple putbacks.
Cutshaw will come high post for Kosmak. Molly will put it down on the floor. Her fadeaway. Little 12-footer by Molly Kosmak off the dribble. 12 for her, and it's 29-23 Homer Center.
She is a good shooter, and then you got to allow for that. Some teams just think that's all she'll do is get it inside. But
here's Lauren Donaldson with the basketball. Work it up top, get the screen from Bavard, who gets the roll. Donaldson will drive it all the way to the baseline herself and then come outside for Perrone. That's a 2 for Delaney. It does not go, but Ashley Donaldson is there. Bavard now, and the bounce pass is stolen by Fabian. Elena comes with the right hand up the floor. She's a lefty.
She's always seems to be in the right place. I don't know.
Anna Cutshaw, stop and pop a 3. It's good for Anna Cutshaw of Homer Center, and the Wildcats take a 32-23 lead. United calls timeout. IRMC High School Championship Basketball Night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
Milk every moment.
Luther Ford, one trusted name, 2 great locations. Right now at Luther Ford, lease a new 2022 Ford EcoSport all-wheel drive. Now $223 a month for 24 months. Or lease a new 2022 Ford Escape SE all-wheel drive. Just $399 a month for 36 months. Or buy and get 0% financing with a $3,500 rebate. Both no money down. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and Admiral Perry Highway, Evansburg.
(32-23). Homer Center has opened up a 9-point lead with 5:43 left in the third quarter. The Wildcats have come out on a 5-point run here in the second half. Molly Fry kick it to Ashley Donaldson. Donaldson will drive it to the free throw line, and they'll put the motion in place once more. Bavard loses the dribble, needs some help, finds Lauren Donaldson. Donaldson gets away from the double team, goes low, and they're going to call the travel. Ooh. They got it to Bavard, and she actually bumped into one of her own teammates, knocked her off balance, and the turnover on United is their 3rd of this half.
That was a close one there.
7th of the game. Now Kosmak as United's going to pressure in the backcourt. It comes ahead to Sardone up the right side. Fabian in the lane, use the left hand, can't get it down. Kerr for the rebound, and they're going to call a held ball. Fry was on the inside. The arrow points to the Lions.
It's a good job by Kerr to get that. Fry definitely had control, but Kerr was able to get her hands on it and tie it up. So.
United needs to find some offense so
yes,
Homer Center doesn't run away from them here. Ashley Donaldson will set the screen for Fry, and Molly will go the other way, drive all the way to the baseline, lose it, but Bavard is there for the pickup, and she'll drop it in from 5 feet out.
Well, they desperately needed that.
The inbounds is to Molly Kosmak, out ahead to Ashlyn Kerr. Kerr's got Sardone running the floor, finds her. Sardone driving layup. 11 for Macy Sardone, and it's 34-25 Homer Center.
Macy isn't a speed merchant, but she has got quickness. You can see it right there. She slipped inside.
9-point margin. The pick and roll for Perrone. Kosmak will block the shot, but be called on the arm. Her first becomes a shooter for Delaney Perrone.
That's why she's so valuable in the lane, but that time picking up the foul. There's been a couple questionable both ways. So
she is an eraser, though.
Well, she intimidates you when she's in that lane.
Perrone, not the intimidation type. She hits her first one and has another one. Delaney's pretty cool customer.
Seems to be.
Second shot on the way. Got them both.
Nice touch on those foul shots.
34-26. They're going to get McGinnis onto the floor, replacing Ashley Donaldson for United. 7-point game. West Branch fans filing in. United fans already here because they've got both games here tonight.
Trouble with the doubleheaders. There's nowhere to go till the game is over.
Anna Cutshaw will come to the left side for Homer Center, then come up top to Macy Sardone to the floor. I don't know. Boy, they called the travel there. She kept the dribble alive as she went down to one knee. She was knocked to the floor, I think, by her own teammate. And the turnover on Homer Center is their 5th of the game.
Megan Williams back in the game.
Here comes Lauren Donaldson. Halfway through the third quarter, District 6 championship action. 7-point lead for United. Fry, top of the arc, 3. Too strong. Fabian the rebound.
That's for Homer. 7-point lead for Homer, bud.
Here's Anna Cutshall to the right side. Elena Fabian. Drive it with the left hand. She'll get it down.
You know, they're sagging so much on Molly Carr or Molly Carr.
The old Homer Center coach. It creates openings. Here's Bavard off the feed from Lauren Donaldson. Tries to get it back to her. That's out of bounds.
Yeah, that's what Fabian did. I just make my story complete here. She just saw that lane open and took it. Timeout.
36-27, United trailing Homer Center. IRMC High School basketball night here on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
At Diamond Medical Supply, we're always on your team. No matter your sport, you can count on our support. With braces, bandages, BioFreeze, and so much more, all to keep you in the game. We're a winning care solution, no matter what you play. Diamond Medical Supply, keeping you healthy this season because we care about care.
More. I would like to thank Wildcat Nation for your support, and I especially want to thank the Homer City Area Athletic Boosters for making tonight's video presentation possible. The Booster Elementary program has provided a foundation for our varsity basketball for decades, and many of our players have come through the program. From our team, we say thank you, Homer City Area Athletic Booster Club, for making a big difference in our community since 1958.
36-27, Homer Center with the lead in the basketball with 3:22 left in the third quarter. And Anna Cutshall will be met in half-court defense by Lauren Donaldson. She'll use the screen. They're going to call a bad screen here on Molly Kosmak.
That's the second foul she's picked up here in the last minute.
So the turnover is the second of the quarter and 6th of the game on Homer Center.
Yeah, that was a big possession both ways. So United got the ball and maybe a chance here to cut into the lead.
Fry feeds Donaldson. Lauren backs out to McGinnis. Down the right side of the lane, off the glass it doesn't go. Kosmak rebounds. And here's Anna Cutshall walking it up the floor to Elena Fabian.
They run that double high now, Homer does. Again, they could drop Molly into the lane. No way to stop her.
Williams to the right side. Now Kosmak gets free down low and lays it in. Perrone fronting her, and strong pass by Fabian.
Yeah, beautiful.
14 for Kosmak. 38-27, the 11-point margin, largest of the night. First lead in double figures. Here's Lauren Donaldson for United.
She's working hard, isn't she?
Perrone down the right side. Nice little move by her, but it won't go, and Fabian will clear it away. Homer Center ball once more, approaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. This is a workmanlike game. There's a lot of screen activity. It's a physical game. And Nick Moore's going to call timeout. He didn't want to risk a 5-second violation there. 1:55 left in the third. 38-27 Homer Center. IRMC High School basketball night. Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
At IRMC, we have all of the necessary pieces in place to perform complex operations, including highly skilled and specially trained surgeons, their support team of experts, and advanced technology like the Da Vinci robotic surgical system. As a result, patients spend less time in the hospital, recover faster, and get treated close to home. So there's no reason to puzzle over where you should get your surgical care. The answer is right here at IRMC.
They're the great services by IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. 3D mammography. Ladies, do make that appointment, won't you, for your peace of mind and the peace of mind of your family. IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. Get in, get out, and get better. Homer Center basketball. Kozmak gets free underneath again and lays it in.
Well, she cut across the lane one way and then spun around and came back, and then Fabian saw her. An easy layup for her.
Paul Hall thought he was going to have trouble with Molly Kozmak tonight and said if we can't defend her, we're going to have difficulties. And that's turning out to be the case. This foul is going to be on Ashlyn Kerr.
They had actually done a very good job in the early part of this game, but they're starting to get Homer is getting her into the lane where she can really do her damage.
The inbounds for Bavard. Her shot won't go. Williams on the defense.
She was again contesting the shot, getting the rebound. Boy, that's nice to have.
Kozmak is controlling the paint tonight. Sardone comes left side for Williams. Homer Center's largest lineup. And the pick and roll, Kozmak. And they'll come the other way. They get her again?
They're calling these blocks.
They
and
did.
It just seems like any screen is a foul. Homer's gonna probably have to stop doing that. They use Molly so often in that regard, so that's going to make it better for the Lions here if they got to score a bucket to her.
Second pick and roll foul on Molly Kozmak, her third overall. And with 1:10 to go in the third, there's Fry getting free, and she'll miss the runner. The rebound and a held ball with the arrow pointing to Homer Center.
Lane of Fabian again. It's amazing.
Kozmak will sit down for the remainder of no, it's going to be Williams sitting down.
They're going to leave her in there. It's kind of a calculated risk, isn't it?
It is indeed. 1:05 to go in the third. 40-27 Homer Center. Fabian crosses the timeline. Inside a minute to go now. They'll go low for Kozmak again, and Molly powers this one up.
Boy, she's getting position, and they're fine, and that's what they should have been doing earlier in the year. They didn't do that a whole lot, but you see the spin she put on that shot.
Wildcats up 42-27 now. Fry the drive. Sardone got a hand on that one, knocked it out of her hand and off of Fry's body. Turnover goes the other way, and Homer Center with a 15-point lead now.
Paul Hall a little frustrated. I'm sure he wanted to call time, but it's only 35 seconds, so he hopes to weather the storm here and get his girls regrouped.
Elena Fabian with half a minute to go. Drive it the right side, feed Sardone, and they're going to call a carry on Fabian. She'll sit down, and Williams is back. 26.7 seconds left. If I'm United, I'd take it right into the paint and try to get Molly to commit that fourth foul.
Yeah, you got to attack her.
She defends on Bavard. The ball comes to Ashley Donaldson, left side for Fry. Boy, Bavard was open underneath. They couldn't find her. Here's McGinnis. Maddie would drive it into the lane. The kick is right. Ashley Donaldson's three is off the back of the iron. It's tipped with 4 seconds to go. Macy Sardone took a look at the clock, drives it, gets the foul, and she'll go shoot two. 0.4 showing on the clock. Sardone with two freebies here.
It's a good try by Lauren Donaldson, but all for naught there, and picks up a foul.
It's actually Ashley gets that one.
Was that Ashley? I'm sorry.
Sardone is 3 out of 4 tonight. She has 11 points. She shoots 2 and hits the front one.
That rebound was a fortuitous rebound. It took a bounce right toward Macy, gave her all the room in the world to run.
Second one is in the air, and that one won't go. The rebound, McGinnis, the horn will sound. We have played 3 quarters of basketball at his Homer Center, opening up a 43-27 lead. 8 more minutes to go to a District 6 championship. It's District 6 championship basketball on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
Robindale Energy Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and our hometown community. To do its part for the local rural areas, Robindale Energy has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot the western Pennsylvania landscape. These waste piles, remnants from past decades of mining in the region, are removed and used to create affordable energy for America. Robindale Energy has helped to clean up hundreds of miles of streams and channels. In the area where the land has been restored for a while, streams have become alive again and able to support plant and fish life. For employment opportunities, contact Robindale Energy at 814-446-6700, extension 120. In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
They got to weather the first 4 minutes here, Todd. There's a storm coming from the Lions. They're going to put everything into this now, try to get back in within hailing distance.
That was a 16-4 third quarter for Homer Center.
That was huge.
United basketball to begin the final 8. Lauren Donaldson right side high.
That was one of the keys. They slowed Lauren down.
She has the basketball now. She'll drive the left side of the lane, force that shot up and down. That's power move there from Lauren Donaldson. Kosmak gets the inbounds pass out ahead to Sardone. And Cutshaw.
If you're Homer, you don't want to run with that press. You want to get back just like they're doing now. Set your offense up and be patient. You have the ball and the advantage and a big lead.
Fabit on the right side. It will drive it baseline for Sardone. Macy will use the screen from Kosmak. Then into the lane. She'll try to get the shot up and get the foul instead. And 2 coming for Macy Sardone. And the United fans with a collective groan.
First half, that block would have been okay, because they did this very same thing to her in the first half.
Second on Molly Fry. Sardone on the line has 12 on the night. First one is good. Second one coming.
Keep in mind, these teams both get to play again next week in the state tournament.
They'll play on Friday of next week. Sardone got them both. Perrone back in. Ashley Donaldson out for United. 45-29. Homer Center the lead. Here comes Lauren Donaldson. They don't have a lot of time to mess around now.
No, they got to move. They got to get a couple of trays down too. That tightens things up considerably.
Ashley Donaldson knocked off the ball and lost it. No foul called there.
Well, it's you can or you can't, huh? Or you have or you don't have.
Ashlyn Kerr for Homer Center has Kosmak posting low, came up top instead, and the cross-court pass to Cutshaw. Anna up top. Her pass will be an over and back. No. Yes. Over and back violation. This pass was behind Ashlyn Kerr. And
those are the kind of things that keep the team in the game, though. And Homer now got to defend. And United's got to get a tray.
10th turnover on the night for Homer Center. McGinnis wanted the 3, but Sardone took that away. Now she'll get it on the wing and try it and hit it. Maddie McGinnis, the 3.
Boy, right on cue, huh?
Each team with 10 turnovers in this game. It's 45-32 Homer Center. And patient offense for the Wildcats. I would think everything that they shoot from here on out is going to be in the paint.
I would imagine that would be the case. Again, as I said, just take care of the basketball. You don't need to score.
Macy Sardone gets the screen from Kosmak, stops and makes a liar out of me and knocks it in from 16 feet out.
That's in the paint for Macy.
She has 16. 47-32. McGinnis the other way for United. Drive to the baseline. Sardone stayed right with her, blocked the shot, pulled it away. Cutshaw the other way for Homer Center, leading by 15. Here's Sardone. Pick up her dribble, then find Kosmak in the high post. Here's Ashlyn Kerr. They'll reset. McGinnis is out there poking away at that ball.
She's doing what you got to do. They know clock's not their friend.
Going to call Maddie on the arm here, a little bit too tight. Her third.
Usually after 4 minutes, teams will go into some type of a delay, so they'll run some weave. Homer's kind of doing that now.
Ashley Donaldson is back on, replacing McGinnis, and with 5:23 left in the fourth quarter, 47-32 Homer Center. The inbounds is to Kosmak. She'll come long for Fabian. That was an interesting angle on that pass.
Boy, they had Molly open that time, didn't go into her.
Anna Cutshaw will bring it around the top and hand it back to Macy Sardone. Ashley Donaldson defends. Sardone back to Cutshaw. To the right side, Fabian steps out, and here's Kosmak. Molly to the corner for Cutshaw. And motion offense here. Kerr posts up, comes outside for Fabian. Kosmak will slow this down. They're going to call double dribble here.
Well, Molly's just not having any luck with the officials. I don't think she double dribbled that at all, but the official did.
Timeout on the floor, 47-32 over Center. 4:52 left in the fourth. IRMC High School Championship Basketball Night. Cat Country 106.3 FM. Renda Digital TV.
Robindale Energy Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and our hometown community. To do its part for the local rural areas, Robindale Energy has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot the western Pennsylvania landscape. These waste piles, remnants from past decades of mining in the region, are removed and used to create affordable energy for America. Robindale Energy has helped to clean up hundreds of miles of streams and channels. In the area where the land has been restored for a while, streams have become alive again and able to support plant and fish life. For employment opportunities, contact Robindale Energy at 814-446-6700, extension 122.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
Quarter of this District 6 AA championship game. United Basketball, Lauren Donaldson.
She wants to shoot in the worst way. Everybody find Maddie McGinnis. Oh,
Lauren Donaldson said, that's why I wanted to shoot.
Yeah, okay. Nice shot by Lauren.
Knocks down the three.
There's a lot of game left.
17 for her, and it's 47-35. Homer Center going to get the pass ahead and settle into that half-court offense again. Sardone.
They had Macy open. You know, in this situation, there's usually somebody open deep.
Ashlyn Kerr was dribbling toward the sideline. She was sort of going toward the Bermuda Triangle there. United helped her out.
On her way to trouble there, but unfortunately a foul for...
Foul on Molly Fry. It's going to be 3 on her. 4:10 left.
She's the only girl on United with 3 fouls.
McGinnis has 3 as well.
Oh, she's not in the game. I see.
Here's Macy Sardone for Homer Center to Elena Fabian. Spins away from the defender, drives it down and uses the right hand this time and lays it in. Elena is so smooth. 9 for her.
She's going to be a force next year, is she not?
You betcha.
She's going to be the leader of this team.
49-35. Bavard will put the 3 up for United. It doesn't go. Perrone the rebound. Put back. Fabian will be called for this foul. Her second. And it'll put Delaney Perrone back on the line.
If you're Homer Center, you don't want to foul because you're stopping the clock and you're giving United a chance to catch their win. They're going to call, I think this is media here, though.
49-35 Homer Center, IRMC Championship Night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
It's been a long time since I've said this, but at Mark Arbuckle Nissan, right here in downtown Indiana, we have a huge selection of new Nissans to choose from. Brand new Rogues, Pathfinders, Titans, and Frontiers. You no longer need to search to find inventory. We have the trucks, SUVs, and sedans you are looking for right here. That's Mark Arbuckle Nissan, because if you buy a Nissan someplace else, you'll pay more money.
Ideal Market is your one-stop shop for freshness, quality, and value. Offering top quality products at affordable prices is our way to help you shop the ideal way every day.
Whether it's catering for your next party or just that extra special birthday cake, make Ideal Market your destination for exceptionally fresh goodness. Expertly crafted by the Ideal Market team, we are proud to offer you outstanding party selections. We always look forward to seeing you. And thank you for shopping at your local Ideal Market.
Back at Mount Aloysius College, game one of a doubleheader tonight. Championship action. It is Homer Center 49 and United 35. Girls AA championship, the United boys in the hallway. We can see them walking the hall, stretching the legs. They have game two against West Branch.
It's nerve-wracking this time, waiting for the game to finish, sensing the excitement out there.
Delaney Perrone is on the line for United. She's 3 for 4 tonight, now 4 for 5.
Very good foul shooter, and that's important now. Every point is big. It's going to cut the lead to 12.
And she does that.
It's a little antsy now.
McGinnis back for United, replacing Ashley Donaldson, and here comes the press. Fabian will toss it in to Kosmak. And Molly will be fouled by Bavard. And that is going to be 2 on Ashley Bavard. Or, I'm sorry, Aaliyah Bavard.
5 team fouls each way.
Well, United wants to get to the point where they're sending Homer Center to the line. The inbounds is to Kosmak again. Out ahead to Fabian. They run the floor. Elena to the foul line. Down the lane. She sort of lost her rhythm there on the steps. Misses the shot, but then tips it out, and Cutshaw controls for Homer Center. Cross-court pass is stolen by McGinnis.
There's no, again, Nick Moore hiding his head. No need for that. We just had some lights.
We've got a foul coming the other way. Somebody hit a switch and the lights went down.
They went down a little, but
came back up. Meanwhile, a foul on Homer Center. And this is going to be Sardone's first.
That puts the Lions on the line, and next time.
Ashley Donaldson will bring it in. Does so. Fries 3. No good. Kosmak high for the rebound. Homer Center the other way with 3:15 left on the clock in the fourth quarter. Cutshaw splits a double.
Pretty job there. Went through 2 girls. Usually that's death.
She'll feed it back to Elena Fabian. That's a really nice job by Cutshaw. Here's Sardone.
The key now is to take care of the basketball if you're the Wildcats and double team it if you're the Lions, and that's what they're trying to do at Macy out there.
Sardone will come to the baseline to Fabian. Across and the lay-in for Megan Williams. Her second bucket of the night makes it 51-37 Wildcats.
Nice job by Megan to find an opening down there. Easy pass for Fabian. Big 2 points.
2:34 to go. McGinnis harassed by Sardone. Will come all the way to the baseline, throw it through. Bavard fouled by Williams, and 2 coming for Ashley. Or Aaliyah. That's twice I've called her Ashley.
A lot of A's on both of these teams. Ashley, Aaliyah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them on the floor right now. Aaliyah Bavard's first one is good.
Lions are hanging around. That's what you got to do. Somebody gets hot and hits a couple trays. Boy, these games change quick.
She got them both. Timeout called by Paul Hall. We'll keep it right here. Tell you about IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. It is Urgicare next to the Chestnut Ridge Golf Resort and Conference Center for the treatment of minor injuries and illnesses. So you've got a sprained ankle. You want to get that checked out? Get an x-ray. You've got joint pain. You've got maybe a physical you need to get for work or school. A laceration that needs handled. On-site x-raying, ultrasound as well. Rapid testing for strep throat, for the flu, and for COVID-19. All of those services and many more. There are some doctors' specialty offices there as well, including IRMC dermatology, pediatrics available there, and 3D mammography. Ladies, make that appointment, won't you? IRMC at Chestnut Ridge. Get in, get out, and get better. 2:28 left in the fourth quarter. 51-39, Homer Center.
Again, the key, get the ball inbounds and don't turn it over.
Kosmak wants to work free to the corner. She does right to the middle of the court. Her pass is tipped right back into her hands, and here's Cutshaw. Anna dribble through three.
My.
And United let her get away with it. She'll come up and try the bounce pass, and that'll be a kick on McGinnis, so Homer Center will maintain.
Nick Moore saying, no, out. Keep it out.
Well, that's the physics-defying pass. I used to try that one all the time. Solid object, trying to get through a solid object.
Get through a solid object.
Einstein could do it. Inbounds. I ain't no Einstein. Here's Sardone.
No English major either from the Suns.
Macy will get the high screen from Kosmak twice.
Yeah,
2:07 left.
They have to get on. There's a what?
They're going to call a 5-second violation? Or
Oh, I think they called Elena Fabian. Let me see who.
yeah, it's Elena on the
For
screen.
a screen. Boy, they're calling these screens awful tough.
And nobody's getting away with stuff here tonight.
And Homer had the ball where they wanted it, in deep in the front court there.
2:06 left in the fourth quarter. Homer Center.
It's a four possession game right now. So it's, you get
12 points away from a district championship. United wants that title, though. There's McGinnis. Up for Molly Fry. And Aaliyah Bavard.
Homer's
Now to
coming
McGinnis.
out.
Sardone called on the body there.
Well, they're really tight on these fouls. These aren't really hard fouls. Bumping a little bit, you get that all the time. But
Well, this is just what Coach Hall wants. He wants free throws with no time coming off the clock. McGinnis shoots the 1-and-1 now.
1:45, and again, Homer turns something over, and suddenly this is a real serious game.
Front end for McGinnis is no good. Chasing after the rebound, Sardone comes away with it. Her pass for Fabian. Elena has to go to the floor, and that's a held ball with the arrow to Homer Center and a break for the Wildcats.
Yeah, again, that's just the very thing I was talking about. You cannot get sloppy. That was a bad pass, even if it was Macy.
So Kosmak and Fabian in the backcourt. Fabian will toss the timeline at 1:37. Elena's bounce pass.
Gee, my knees.
Sardone has to clean that one up. United has three girls out near midcourt trying to chase this one down.
They're doing a nice job, but it's just so hard to pin the ball down.
Fabian to Cutshaw. And Anna, the cross court is for Sardone. 1:16 left.
What'll happen is either Fabian or Kosmak will break open underneath.
Ashley Donaldson, the reach foul there.
Or they'll foul.
Now that is only the sixth team foul on United, so they have to foul one more time. 1:10 left. Homer Center 1 minute and 10 seconds away from defending their District 6 championship. Elena Fabian to toss it in. Needs some help, finds Cutshaw. Anna gets the screen from Kosmak.
Anna's done a pretty good job against this pressure. It's just so tough. I feel for the Lions. They're playing their hearts out here.
A minute away from the championship for Homer Center. Sardone on the right side. Fry tries to foul. They're not going to let him get away with an easy one here. McGinnis will be called for this one, her fourth. So with 50.3 seconds to go, Homer Center's Macy Sardone will step to the free throw line. She is 6 out of 8. And she shoots a 1-and-1. Front one is good. One more to go for Macy. Misses that one. The rebound put away by Perrone, and here comes United at the 45-second mark. McGinnis hands it to Fry. The long three. Misses everything. Try to slap it back in, McGinnis, but can't get there, and it's out of bounds. 40.9 seconds to go. Wildcats lead at 52-39 against pressure. And a District 6 championship is all but assured. The inbounds.
5-second violation. Good job by the Lions. They covered all the passes.
Nick Moore called the timeout and got it on this side. The official on the other side whistled the violation. Now he's going to be corrected. They're going to give Homer Center the timeout.
I just don't like that rule, but that doesn't matter what I like.
They don't get a vote. 52-39 Homer Center. 40.9 seconds left in the fourth. IRMC High School Basketball Championship Night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club is making a splash, continuing to grow its membership. The Sportsman's Club features a fishing pond that is well stocked. Inside the club, members can enjoy a game of pool, or how about shuffleboard? What's your favorite team, including the Wildcats and more? The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's also has a shooting range and takes pride hosting kid-friendly events. And be sure to check out the nearby Twin Cities Event Hall for your next special occasion. Proud to sponsor the Wildcats, the Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club, located off Route 119 on Neal Road in Graceton.
Back at Mount Aloysius College with 40.9 seconds left on the clock. Homer Center leading 52-39 in their quest for a second District 6 championship in a row.
I don't think the Penguins could blow this. So the Wildcats certainly should not.
I don't know. Former Homer Center Superintendent Charles Corrin in the gym.
Just shook his hand.
Fabian brings it into Kosmak, gets it back. 39 seconds left. Fry will get the hands on her. For Molly Fry, that is 4.
You know, when this season started, there was the question mark, who's going to replace Marley Kaufman? And I think through this course of the season, Elena Fabian developed and got better and better and really stepped into that role well.
The front end of her one-on-one is no good. The rebound put away by Bavard of United, and she'll be fouled from behind by Kosmak. And for Molly, that is 4. 34 seconds left, though, in this championship game. Now, Molly wants to be out there for the championship. But Bavard will step to the line here and shoot 2.
You just need to get back and cover your area. Don't be trying to steal the ball now. Just get back, defend.
Double bonus. Bavard will roll the first one around and off and get another. And that one won't go either. The rebound tipped to Fry. Her pass for McGinnis. She'll dribble out to beyond the arc, put the 3 up, and it doesn't go, but Perrone rebounds. And comes up top, Ashley Donaldson, or Lauren Donaldson, another 3 for her.
Nice shot by Lauren there. That's tough. You had to catch and shoot.
Timeout United, 52-42 with 20.2 seconds left. Paul Hall's not giving up.
No, those trees can make a difference. The key here is the inbounds. Homer gets it in bounds. They should have a lock on it.
Well, Coach Hall telling his girls, if they do get it in, you follow them right away.
Yep, stop the clock.
Does he have a 20-second, 10-point miracle in him? Is the question. Game 2 of our doubleheader will be West Branch against United. Lions back out there. Here come the Wildcats. And Fabian will bring it in from below the basket. Length of the floor to go. Elena to Sardone. McGinnis will foul out of the game on that one. And they'll walk the other way where Macy Sardone will shoot a 1-on-1. 19.2 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this District 6 AA championship game. Macy Sardone on the night for Homer Center has 17 points. And she shoots a 1-on-1 here. And the front end is no good. Rebound. We got a held ball, the arrow to United with 18 seconds left.
Homer just pick up soft pressure half court. They're going to be three-quarter court. Just slow the ball a little. That's a good job.
Long for Perrone, the 3, and it's good. Delaney Perrone is a good
they
shooter.
Are not going away.
8 seconds to go. And there's the steal for Fry, and her shot blocked by Fabian. She'll get it back, miss again, and the horn will sound, and the Homer Center Wildcats have defeated the United Lions 52-45 and claimed their second straight District 6 championship. A 7-point margin of victory for Homer Center. They took control of this game in the third quarter, brought home the title. There is Jody Rainey, the high school principal, on the floor, holding the District 6 championship trophy. Our First Commonwealth Bank post-game show is next. First Commonwealth Bank, pay fewer bills with a debt consolidation loan. First Commonwealth, time to be first. Member FDIC. It is an IRMC High School Championship basketball night on Cat Country 106.3 FM and Renda Digital TV.
At Diamond Medical Supply, we're always on your team. No matter your sport, you can count on our support. With braces, bandages, biofreeze, and so much more, all to keep you in the game. We're a winning care solution, no matter what you play. Diamond Medical Supply, keeping you healthy this season because we care about care.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Business happens here, and here, and here. At First Commonwealth, we believe that to be the best bank for the businesses that create strong communities, we need to understand the way they work, see their companies firsthand, meet them face to face, and build a relationship so we can help them build their business.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckling Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckling Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Homer City American Legion Post 493, a longtime backer of Homer Center Athletics, is pleased to be a part of today's broadcast and wishes the best of luck to the Homer Center Wildcats this season. Homer City American Legion Post 493 has served Homer City and our veterans for more than half a century. They are a staple of the community and believe in giving back. So have fun today, teams. Represent your communities well. From your friends at the Homer City American Legion Post 493.
This is tax season. If you're a small business owner, your time is precious. Small businesses need an experienced accountant that you can trust with your financial matters. That someone is the Graham Accounting and Consulting Service in Homer City. The Graham Accounting and Consulting Services provide tax planning, tax preparation for corporate, partnership, individual returns, as well as QuickBooks software support. This tax season, call the Graham Accounting and Consulting Services in Homer City. Planning today for a brighter tomorrow.
Including coaches put a lot of time in. That works both ways, and so has United.
Maggie McLaughlin gets her championship ribbon as one of the volunteer assistants for Homer Center. The Wildcats hold up the championship trophy for the second straight year. Homer Center is your District 6 champion in AA. And the Wildcats getting ready to exit the floor. This is game one, and game two will come. They're going to get the championship portraits there as well.
They get them off pretty quick, though. Last night, they kind of got them off the floor pretty fast. So.
Quickly, Ward, let's do the scoring in this game.
Yeah, why don't we do it? Lauren Donaldson, a great game for her. She had a total of 7 field goals, 3 trays, 3 of 3 from the line, 20 points. Delaney Perrone, 2 field goals, 1 a tray, 5 of 6 from the line. She had 10. Molly Fry, a field goal. It was a tray for 3. Madison McGinnis had a field goal. It was a tray, 1 of 2 from the line for 4. Aliyah Brevard, 3 field goals, 2 of 4 from the line for 8 points. Total of 14 field goals, 6 trays there, 11 of 15 from the free throw line, 45 points. For Homer Center, Elena Fabian, 4 field goals, 1 of 3 from the line. She had 9. Macy Sardone, 5 field goals, 7 of 12 from the line, 17. Molly Kosmak, 8 field goals, 2 of 2 from the line for 18. A field goal and a cut shot. It was a tray for 3. Megan Williams with 2 field goals, 1 tray there. She had 5. Homer with 20 field goals, 2 of which were trays. They were 10 of 17 from the line for their 52 points.
The Homer Center Wildcats are your District 6 champions for the second year in a row as the United Lions boys come onto the floor for the boys championship game. The final again, 52-45 Homer Center. Our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show continues. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first, member FDIC. It's an IRMC High School Basketball Championship night. Cat Country 106.3 FM, Renda Digital TV.
Robindale Energy Services is a proud supporter of high school athletics and our hometown community. To do its part for the local rural areas, Robindale Energy has been cleaning up refuse coal piles that dot the western Pennsylvania landscape. These waste piles, remnants from past decades of mining in the region, are removed and used to create affordable energy for America. Robindale Energy has helped to clean up hundreds of miles of streams and channels. In the area where the land has been restored for a while, streams have become alive again and able to support plant and fish life. For employment opportunities, contact Robindale Energy at 814-446-6700, extension 122.
The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club is making a splash, continuing to grow its membership. The Sportsman's Club features a fishing pond that is well stocked. Inside the club, members can enjoy a game of pool, or how about shuffleboard? What's your favorite team, including the Wildcats and more? The Graceton-Coral Sportsman's also has a shooting range and takes pride hosting kid-friendly events. And be sure to check out the nearby Twin Cities Event Hall for your next special occasion. Proud to sponsor the Wildcats, the Graceton-Coral Sportsman's Club, located off Route 119 on Neal Road in Graceton.
Don't have time to keep up with the latest in fashion and style? No problem. Come to Marion's Hair Salon. Marion's Hair is a full-service salon equipped to make your visit a memorable one. Marion's offers the latest in cuts, styles, perms, and coloring. In addition, manicures, pedicures, and massages. If you're not satisfied with your current stylist and want to feel better about your look, come to Marion's Hair Salon, 29 South Main Street in Homer City, to bring out the best in you.
The engineering firm of Young & Associates is proud to sponsor high school athletics. Young & Associates is a full-service engineering, surveying, and design firm for private, public, and municipal entities. Covering Western Pennsylvania, go online to wjyaengineers.com.
In sports, game plans are essential to the success of the team. What kind of game plan do you have to protect your valuable assets like home, car, business, renters, and IRAs? The William G. Meckley Insurance Agency has a game plan to protect your valuable assets. Call the William G. Meckley Insurance Agency, Indiana, because it's always something.
Took advantage.
Yeah, we were trying to get it there all night, and sometimes we just refuse to throw it in there. But I'll tell you what, one thing I can say is, for some reason, the third quarter on this floor at that basket, we're pretty darn good, aren't we?
That's 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. We gave up 6 points in 16 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, and scored, 33? I'm proud of the girls. They came out and they battled. You know, we let them back in it at the end, you know. But, you know, I give a lot of credit to Paul Hall, the United Lions. They came to battle. They played a heck of a ball game. Lauren Donaldson is just a tremendous player. They are, and they hit some big threes. That's what you're hoping for, you know.
Says an awful lot about the Heritage Conference, the way these two teams played tonight.
Well, I was talking with somebody today, and you see Coach Rick Brown down there. They go tomorrow night with the River Valley. United's right here, United Boys. United Boys win River Valley. That's 4 Heritage titles between boys and girls.
How about that?
You know, so yeah, the Heritage Conference, nice job. You know, I'm happy to be part of it.
That's where it's at here in high school basketball this season, at least. For your ball club, it's been a long journey. They came off of the volleyball district title, the same girls, and they were all key players on that volleyball team. You got them a little bit late in December, and to get them into basketball shape, get those legs into basketball form, took a little bit of time, but they kept at it right from the start, and it might have been a few rough patches, but by golly, they're standing here tonight, District 6 champs again.
Yeah, you know, we had 7 losses. That's only 2 more than last year's team. And then I started looking. We lost to a one-loss Red Bank Valley, a one-loss Punxsutawney team, a two-loss River Valley team 3 times, a 3-loss Forest Hills team, and then a 7-loss Portage team. But that Portage team was 12-0 or something at one point, and they had a couple injuries come about, and that's unfortunate for Luke and a group of girls up there because they were a nice team. There was a lot of up and down this season, and I was just talking to Joe Molly's dad about it, and he said, "Man, did you think a month ago you were going to be here?" And no, not really. I mean, we were struggling. Things weren't going right, and then we picked it up defensively. In the first quarter, we weren't that great defensively tonight. We were actually not real good at all. I challenged them a little bit. They stepped it up. There was a little bit of battle. Third quarter, we really got going. So I'm proud of these girls. I love them to death. They're just a tremendous group.
And a week to savor it before you get right back at it.
Yeah, the nice thing is I told the girls yesterday, I said, listen, if we come out of there with a win, I'm not going to see you till Monday. So, it was a little extra incentive, but I'll be honest with you, I was going to give them off till Monday anyhow.
Well, they need to find their legs once more. Congratulations.
Yes. Thank
on
you,
a
Todd.
district
Thank you for
championship.
everything. Man, I'm pumped right now.
You betcha.
Thank you. Go Cats. Hey, right now, let's root on the Lions, people.
That's right. Well, they're Cats, too.
Yep. All right, thanks.
Coach. We appreciate it. That is going to do it for Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. The United Lions boys are next. It is Rendo Digital TV and Cat Country 106.3 FM. We'll see you in Game 2 in just a moment.
The United Lions boys and girls team have been heating up the hardwood this season. Here's another team that knows everything there is to know about hardwood, and that is Cameron Lumber. 3 generations that date back to the 1930s. Cameron's is a lumber wholesaler that does their own logging. They are proud of the United Lions boys and girls teams this year and congratulate them on a fabulous season. Cameron Lumber would like to wish all the student athletes in the area the best of luck on the hardwood throughout the playoffs.
Do you like trying to figure things